No.
Yes, it
Do
is,
you
bro. Listen, Goku speed blitz, you're a faggot girl,
do?
and
Oh,
that's all we
okay.
gotta know.
Well, I'm gone into homophobic slurs now for some reason. But
I'm
anyways,
sorry,
do you
but
do you
Goku
know
I
speed
what a
mean,
blitzing.
there's
po-
no problem with it.
I mean, there
It's
is
just
obviously.
whatever.
It's not whatever.
Well,
It's
who cares?
bad. Like, why are you
I
insulting
mean,
me?
nobody really cares
I
though.
didn't insult
Like,
you.
if
I
it's
just
not gonna hurt anyone unless you take it personally.
well, I mean, like, do you so wait, do you believe that the use of homophobic slurs doesn't hurt like a given like community or whatever?
I
Like
think
the
it only hurts you if you actually care.
well, no, that's not that's so do you know that's like factually incorrect?
I mean, I'm gay myself, so
Again, like okay, that's fine. That would be a fallacy. Like you can still be gay and still be incorrect.
Bruh,
Again, like so
what is
when
I
it
this,
mean,
comes
bro?
to
no
the
There's no
shit, everybody can be
judge.
okay,
There's no
okay,
incorrect.
that's
fucking
fine.
shit.
So listen, when it comes to the use of homophobic slurs, it actually like what do you call it? The normalization of these slurs is what causes harm to the given community, and this has been like factually
Okay, and
proven through statistics.
okay,
Right.
So like
and
again, you'd be incorrect. So like yeah, it does do harm. Like it does matter.
Bro, who
it would
cares?
only
Goku
matter
speed
to the people
blitz.
that are obviously way too
But
offended by
I
it.
just
But at
said
the
that.
same time,
Hold
even
on,
then, like,
I just proved that that's factually incorrect through statistics. Do you have you seen have you seen the statistics on this?
on
Yeah.
what?
The use of slurs when it comes to the harm of communities, the normalization of slurs.
Why would I ever look that up? Because a lot
Because
of my friends really don't give a fuck if
well,
you
that would
call
be
them a homophobic
anecdotal. That
slur.
doesn't matter if they does. That's anecdotal evidence.
You mean if they do?
Well, yeah, if they do. But again, that's anecdotal evidence. That wouldn't matter. Because like it may like anecdotal evidence may or may not reflect reality, and the reality is like these uses of slurs hurt communities, like the normalization of slurs. For example, the N word to like the black community, and the C word to the white community, and the F word to the gay community. Like
N
Alright,
word to
bro.
the
statistically, it
gay
does
community?
harm. Say what?
Said N word to the gay community?
No, I said the N word to the black community and the F word to the gay community.
I call
Like st
everyone a fag.
okay, again, that I don't. Are you not are you not comprehending what I'm saying?
I am. I just simply do not
Okay, but
care because, like, I don't think anyone should really care that much. It's just a word.
I mean that's fine that you may think that, but statistically, like factually, you're objectively wrong.
I'm not saying that I'm not. I'm just saying that I don't think people should care.
Okay,
Why would a
well,
word bother me?
why would a word bother? It may not bother you in particular, but apparently it bothers the group that you associate
You
in
know,
or you're part in.
even other gay people, when they are close among each other, all call each other fucking faggots.
Uh,
Or some
okay,
sort of gay slur.
okay, that's fine, but statistically, that
And
does
then why
harm to
would
the
it bother them
community.
when it's people outside of them?
So, do you want me to explain why?
Yes, I'm asking you to. I just said why.
So, if I mean, I can link to you the study or whatever, but like this is a case study of several, what do you call it? Out or like out of the closet like homosexual
Oh
men,
my
and it was out of
god,
the
bro,
closet
forget this.
homosexual
Out of the
women.
closet,
Yeah, so it's
homosexual.
homosexual men and homosexual women, right? It was a group. It was 200 dudes, and I think it was like 100 or 150 females or whatever. And they was surveyed or whatever, and they were asked like several questions. The survey is like online in the stat or whatever. And two of the questions that was asked is, are you comfortable with these
Yo, hello.
homophobic slurs, and are you
Yeah.
comfortable with these slurs said by people like in the LGBTQ community or whatever, and like the majority of people said like no, they're not.
What's happening? I swear this is Naruto versus Luffy, not straight versus LGBTQ.
Well, I mean, first of all, that's not the debate, and second of all, I was just debunking the notion that like people don't care when you say the F word to a gay
Allah.
I didn't say
person.
people. I said like people among each other do not care. Even
That's
I do
again,
not care. People in the group do not care.
that notion is statistically untrue. That's all I'm saying.
Bro,
That's
listen, forget
not
about the
true.
gay and the straight
That's
status,
like
bro.
objectively wrong is what you're saying is what I'm saying. Like through statistics.
Let's go back to Goku versus
Like,
about the
people
Goku.
do care, is what I'm saying.
I mean, what about the source though?
Say what?
What's the source?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Where's the
Source.
source?
Are you American?
Oh,
Sauce.
I
He's saying use sauce.
I mean, if you have Discord or Instagram, I can link to you the study. I can give you the study. It's quite the read. Like, it's pretty long, but
Or
like
just give me a title. Give me the title.
it's the use of slurs and how it affects certain communities. It's a stat done in 2019 to 2020.
Alright. Alright, who do you guys think's wins though? Naruto or Luffy?
Well, I just take the opposition
Luffy,
to whatever
obviously.
the other person says. So like, if you say
Yeah,
Luffy, I'll say
Luffy, bro.
Naruto, and if you say Naruto, I'll say Luffy.
Wait, someone did say Luffy?
Well, who do you believe will win?
Bro, alright, let me explain. Alright, Luffy, you know, because what? Because let me tell you what. Like, Luffy can go gum on that little asshole, but you know what I'm saying? Like, is that just me or like, am I right? Am I right or am I wrong?
I mean,
Uh,
I don't think
no.
anyone
I don't-
really in Naruto is strong
I don't-
outside of their own verse.
I don't understand
Woo!
like the argument you're presenting.
Why are you talking about Boruto's dad?
No, those are different people.
Boruto's dad versus Luffy. Luffy would obviously win. Boruto's dad isn't even strong. He doesn't even have his own show.
Oh, he's memeing.
True. True.
Oh, he's gone.
But Luffy, but alright, let me explain it again, yeah.
Do you have like
You
an
know how
actual
Luffy
argument? Cause like we can debate, but like not unless you have like an actual argument. Cause like right
Oh,
now
this
it's
is an actual argument, bro. Oh,
okay.
so,
So I'll ask, why do you think Luffy wins?
I was
He was explaining
cause
Well, he
And
just said
thank
he'll
you-
go gum
thank
gum
you,
on
Samba.
Naruto. It's not like a coherent argument. I can't
no
debate
on
that.
his little on Naruto's asshole, and then he'll stretch it. Naruto's dead. You can't say it. You can't say it.
This is the level of. I just want for anybody seeing this video. I just want you to know this is the tier, the level of debaters on Overwatch. By the way, that's all I gotta say. But yeah, no. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, no. Homophobic slurs. Yeah, that's just not good. So I advise that you not use it, but like you're probably gonna do it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You act like I just use it on anyone.
Well, I mean, even if you did use it among your even if you had like homosexual friends, for example, if you used it among them, statistically, that still does harm to your community or to the community.
And
So, like, if your
Yo, why'd I
if your
get kicked?
goal is harm reduction to the gay community, then wouldn't you want to not use that word?
but I don't really care about the
Yo,
community. If anything,
why did I
they're
get
quite
kicked?
fucking dumb.
So you don't
Yeah.
you don't care about like harm reduction for the game community, for example.
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I don't really care what happens to it. It's not my business. Like, okay,
I didn't ask you that.
I
No, no,
know
no.
I
I'm
like
asking you. I'm
women,
asking you if you care about harm reduction. Do you care about harm reduction for the gay community?
Why would I?
Because you're part of that community.
Yeah.
So, do you care about harm reduction for your community?
But I don't know why I would.
Because you're part of that community. What do you?
I can
Holy
be something.
shit!
I can
Oh
be
my
gay
God.
and not be a part of
Oh,
the
man.
fucking community, you retard.
Oh, fuck.
I can be gay and not part of the community.
Hold on,
I
hold
cannot
on.
support it.
What? Hold on.
I can be
No,
gay and not
no,
be
no,
a
no. I'm not
part
talking.
of
I'm
it.
not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my cousin. What happened? No. Okay. Jesus. No. This person on like Overwatch. I'm just talking to him or whatever. You know, he's saying that like he's gay or whatever, and I asked him if he cared about like
I'm
harm
not a
reduction
he.
for the gay
Thanks.
community.
Yo, hello?
Well,
Why
I
did I get
mean,
kicked?
no.
I had a
No.
solid argument.
He said that he's in the gay community, but he doesn't
I'm not a
care
he.
about like
Yo,
harm
I
reduction
had a
for the
solid
gay
argument.
community. And then he asked like, why would I? And then I said, because you're in that community. And he said, and I'm just like, so logically, you'd probably be for harm reduction for that community.
Oh
And
no.
he's like, why would I? And I'm just like, yeah, I know, I know. I know. Can you give me a soda at the refrigerator? Thank you.
Once again, not a he, but okay.
Say what?
I'm not a he.
Oh, okay. Well, my apologies. She then. What, like, do you not understand, like, why you would be for harm reduction for the gay community if you're in that
I
community?
do not support the community. I am not a part of it. I do not care for it.
What do you mean you're not a part of it?
I do not include myself with that community. I do not support it. It's not like I do not support it. I just would rather not be associated with it.
So
Your
you,
answer.
so
I
you're
don't
not.
fucking go to pride parades and shit. It's just
You don't
annoying.
have
I don't
to.
even think we
You don't
deserve a
have to
whole
go.
month.
You don't have to go to pride parades or whatever to be supportive of the LGBT community.
Well,
I'm
what
saying
do
I
you
don't do
think
anything
supporting
to support it.
is?
Say what?
What do you think supporting it is?
I don't do any action to support it.
That's fine. You could still like be like not against it, for example.
And I'm not. I just know it exists, but I don't
So-
exactly condone everything it does. I don't even
So
think gays
hold on,
deserve
hold on,
a
hold
whole
on. I
fucking
understand.
month.
I understand. So you're not supportive and you're not against it. So you'd be indifference towards it.
Yeah, I don't really have an opinion on it. It's just there. I know it's there, but I don't like want to include myself in that group.
Okay,
It's
that's
just
fine.
weird.
That's fine. So my question is, would you, if you heard that something that you could do to reduce the harm of a community, wouldn't you want to do that? Like, why go out of your way to like harm that community?
No, I mean, I probably wouldn't even find something like that. So
Well, I just gave you something like that. I statistically proved to you how the use of the F word harms the gay community.
in other
You just
words,
say
apart
the
from
F
that,
word.
wouldn't.
Say what?
Say the F
In
word.
other
I
words-
have never said.
In other words, like again, so like if you found out, for example,
No,
like,
I was about to say like in other words, other slurs wouldn't.
well, what are you talking about? That's not true. It's not specifically
No, I'm
just the
asking
F word.
if like others like if apart from calling them a faggot, would any other word that's used for gays bother them?
Yeah. As long as it's like
Oh,
a
do
slur
know.
against them, yeah. Like statistically, yes.
You know.
So like yeah, so like my question again is like if you like why would you like go out of your way to like harm the community? Wouldn't you want to do something
I
like
wouldn't. I
'cause-
wouldn't harm it. I wouldn't support it. Or I wouldn't
Okay,
do
wait,
anything
that's
to help
fine.
reduce anything about it.
Wait, hold on. That's fine that you wouldn't harm it. So like why go so I'm assuming you're like not a bad person. So like why go out of your way to harm a community?
Just
And
going
what have
out
I
of
done
their
to go out of my way and harm it?
I statistically proved to you that the use of homophobic slurs does harm to the community.
But that doesn't matter.
Okay.
No one's here.
Okay, so like again,
Except-
I'll ask, like,
okay.
wouldn't you like rather go like not out of your way to like harm the community? Like, why go out of your
No,
way
I'm
to
not
harm?
gonna bend to the way of what people want me to do.
So I'm just
assuming
asking.
you're a part
I'm just
of the
hold it.
community.
I'm just asking. So even if
I'm
like
not
you're
a part of the community. I'm just
yeah, he's not talking to me.
gay.
He's not
Not-
talking to me.
yeah.
So even if like you're not
He
a part of the
was.
community,
He literally
and
said my name.
okay, that's beside the point. Let's get to the question at hand. All right, let's stay on topic. Even if you're not in the community or whatever, so like, would you say that you're against it then? Because like, if you're against
No.
it, okay. So
Neutral.
hold on. That's fine. Hold on, other dude. I'm not talking to you. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So anyways, would you? So if
Fine,
you're not
fine,
against
no,
it,
it's
why
fine.
go like out of your way to like harm it then?
Well, how am I going out of my way to harm it?
By the use of homophobic slurs.
It's not okay.
Because you don't, because
Because
it's
once
going out
again,
of
like
it's
I
going out of
said,
your way. Hold on. It's going out
Oh
of your
my
way
fucking
because you
God.
don't have to. Like you don't have to use these slurs. You're just doing it because you want to.
No, I do it because, well, it's just a word. And even then, like I said, I don't go around just meeting gay people and calling them a fucking faggot.
Well, that's
Like, I would
fine.
never do that.
But that's
And
fine.
I only
But
use
I
it among my friends. And
Okay.
even then, most of my friends are straight. And even then, when I do come across gay people that become my friends, they do not give a fuck. They do
But
not
I-
care if the word is used.
Okay,
If
you
anything, they
don't.
use it themselves first.
You
because I
don't. You
feel
don't have to
comfortable
keep
just
going.
calling
I
a
understand the argument. I understand the argument that you're presenting. I already told you
Okay, but
that.
still, you're not gonna cut me the fuck off because if you were bitching
Well,
and complaining about
I
me
have
cutting
to
you
because
off,
if
you're
you're
not gonna
just
do it to
repeating,
me.
if you're just repeating the same point, there's no need to continue it. Like, I get it. I get the argument you're presenting. There's no need to continue the same point. For one. For two, I already told you that that point you just made is anecdotal. It may or may not reflect reality. So it doesn't matter if
Then
your friends
exactly
or
how
these
am I
people.
harming it? Because
I,
I'm not just going out there telling people, oh yeah, I just call a bunch of fucking fags gay and all these
okay,
homophobic slurs. I
I'll
mean, I
explain to
told you,
you. I'll
yeah,
I'll
but
explain
at
to
the
you
same
one more
time, I'm not
time
just going
why it's
out there
harmful.
just explaining and
I
just freely
understand.
saying
You
that
don't
I'm
have
just
to
gonna call
keep
them a bunch of
going.
homophobic
I get
slurs.
it. Holy shit. You don't have to keep
You
going.
apparently do not fucking get it because you're
Oh,
only listening to
chill out,
respond.
chill out, chill out. You asked
You
me a
chill the fuck
question.
out, bro. You're just literally fucking yelling the whole time every time I try to fucking explain something.
Why are you getting so upset?
Because
Did
you're
you not hear
dumb.
yourself?
No, I'm pretty chill, dude. Like, chill out. Like, you're just talking. So,
You did not just hear yourself scream the whole time over me, right?
can you calm down? Like, you're at 100 right now.
I'm
And you're bringing.
asking you, yes or no. Did you not hear yourself scream the whole time while I was trying to explain?
Nah, I don't think I screamed. No.
I would like a turn
Wow.
to explain what's happening.
All right, so can you calm down? Because you're at like at 100 right now. You gotta be at like a 10. Like, chill out. Okay, so you asked me a question. How are you doing harm? I already answered that like 5 times.
Check the chat real fast.
We can see
No.
the chat.
Yeah, that's fine. So, anyways, yeah, I already explained to you like 5 or 6 times how you're doing harm to the community. And like you've already said that you're not against the community, so like why go out of your way to harm the community? Because I'm assuming you're not a bad person, so like why do
They're
that?
not gonna.
Like,
Okay, this
for
person
example,
isn't obviously not gonna
hold,
change their
yo, shut the
vocabulary
fuck up!
to
Stop
say
interrupting.
things.
Let us
Bro,
speak.
you
Holy
see
shit!
what?
Because I
See what
don't
I
like when
mean?
people. No, I don't like when people interrupt like one-on-one debates. I fucking hate that.
But
Like,
did you not hear yourself also interrupt me?
No, I interrupted him. Not he interrupted you before you even spoke. So again, and I don't know why you're
He didn't
focusing on.
interrupt me.
Okay, I don't know why you're focusing on arbitrary things because you know I'm nailing you on this fucking topic. Like, let's keep on topic, dude. So again, like, I'm assuming you're not a bad person. I wouldn't go out of my way to harm community. Why are you doing it?
Why would I even care what happens to it if I don't like condone or I don't care that it exists, okay? Cool, I'm gay. I don't understand why I have to like include myself in that community or what does support and doesn't support that community.
I didn't say you had to include yourself in the community. I just said that you know
I'm
that.
saying that I don't care about it. Like if I okay, like I know
So you
it's
are
there.
against it.
Cool. No, I don't care about it. Like
Okay.
it's just there. I don't
So-
know.
so if you-
It's there.
so if you
I
don't
do
care-
anything to go
so
out my
if you
way
don't
to
care
support
about
it
it-
or anything.
So if you don't care about it, you're indifference to it. But you also said that you wouldn't go out of your way to harm communities.
Not communities. I said this one, but sure.
Say what?
I didn't say communities. I wouldn't go out of my way to
So-
harm this one because I
so
literally do
you-
not care for it.
So you would mind going out of your way to harm the LGBT community?
I said this community. I do not care about harming this community.
Yeah, the LGBT community. That's the one we're talking about. That's who you're referring to when you say this community. So again, you do mind going out of your way to harm the LGBT community.
I said I do not care for going
Right.
out of my way.
Luffy gets slammed.
Right. So you don't mind going out of your way to harm the LGBT community, correct?
And how? Okay, if I don't care about it, why would I care to harm it?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So we're in agreement. So again, you do not mind going out of your way to harm the LGBTQ community, correct? You don't have to justify it. I'm just asking.
What I say shouldn't fucking matter because, like, obviously, I don't care about it. Like, I mean, other people can care about it. Other people can bend to the will of these people that just want people to fucking notice them for whatever reason. But I do not care. What I say is among me and my friends, and that is it.
Yeah, that's.
I do not talk to anyone who fucking brings that shit up. I do not care to talk about that fucking community.
Okay.
Because
so...
people in there are, for one, hella fucked up, and you need to be hella bent to even be accepted by those people.
Okay. So Again, that just brings me back to the question. You just justified your reason as to why you don't mind, like, harming that community. So you don't mind it then. Like, you don't mind going out of your way to harm the community, correct?
Because what I say matters, right?
I mean, yes, statistically, yes.
And how would it matter when I'm not going around just saying it to anyone?
Well, I already explained how, like, through the stat.
But why would it matter whenever I'm not talking to those people?
I already
The people
explained
I'm
how.
telling this to is to my friends. Why would it ever go out of the group, and why would they ever even try and fucking think of, oh, like, this community should matter, you shouldn't say that, and that's that. Like, what?
In the stat,
They don't care.
In the stat, that's taken into account. Like, even you saying it among your friends or whatever, in the stat, that's also taken into account. It still does harm to the community. Like,
Yeah, I know, boy.
okay, so there's like psychological reasons as to why it still does harm, and I could tell you it, but like it's long and boring, and I don't believe you care. But like at the same time, though, like again, like all you're doing is justifying like why you would you don't mind going out of your way to harm the community when you have yet to like verbatimly answer the question. So I get the justification, I
What did
understand
he
that.
answer?
So I'm
Sorry,
again.
I just joined. I'm trying to figure out what
Well,
happened.
okay, so
Where
don't
did he go
interrupt.
on?
Please don't interrupt. I'll answer the question. I'll
He's
ask the
gonna tell
question
you to do
again.
that quite often, but he
So
interrupts you
yeah,
quite
so
often.
anyways, yeah, no. So again, you've laid out your justifiable reasons or whatever why you believe it's justified, but you have yet to answer a question. So again, we're in agreement. You don't mind going out of your way to harm the LGBT community,
know.
right?
Wait, what?
But I'm not doing anything to fucking harm. If I call my friend homophobic slurs once again, none of them are in that community. None of them are like, all of them are just like in their own business. They don't care.
I already explained to you how that still does harm. I know it's cognitive
Because you think it
dissonance,
bothers them?
but like I know it's goodbyes. I know it's cognitive dissonance, but I'm literally trying to get her to understand it. She's not like getting it. I've already explained
Because
to
I'm
you.
not doing anything to harm them.
You are though.
That use would only harm them if I'm using it directly towards that community.
That's not true.
24/7.
That's statistically not true. That's not true.
What are you talking about?
That's like objectively wrong.
Okay, so I'm gay, and I call people faggot. I call my friends faggot.
Yeah.
So
That yes.
He
So
thinks
listen. Hold on.
I'm-
Hold on. No.
I'm
Hold
a
on.
fucking female.
So listen.
And
Listen.
He thinks what I'm doing is harming the community
It's
because
not-
I don't associate myself with this fucking community. I
Okay,
don't
so-
care for this community. The community exists. I'm not gonna do anything to go out of my way and harm it. Like, I don't care. What I'm doing is among my friends. None
Okay.
of them, or at least very few of them, are a part of that community. They do not care. They will tell me they do not care. If anything, they are usually the one who uses a slur among themselves the first time. Like, whenever they
Okay, so
become
what's
my
the
first
problem then?
mutual, this is
I'm trying
they
to
use that slur
understand, but
themselves.
she keeps going like this, even though she made her point like 5 times. Okay.
Wait, but what's the problem? If
But then-
she's just doing it around friends, then what's the issue?
Well, I'm trying to tell her that like statistically, that like, I've repeated the statistic like twice now, but I can for you if you want. But like statistically, even her doing it among her friends, that's taken into account in the stat. And yes, it still does harm to the LGBT
And
community.
how
There's
does it do harm to them?
okay. There's psychological reasons as to why, and I can tell you, but it's like
I'm
long
asking you, how would it
To her
harm
friends?
my friends?
Okay, I didn't.
I mean, if
no.
her friends are, I mean,
Hold on.
hold
Hold on.
like,
You don't
if
have
her
to. You don't
friends
have to
weren't
repeat
okay
it. She
with
just
it,
asked me
right?
the question. You don't have to repeat it. I got it. Okay. So no, it's not going to do harm to your friends per se because you said that they're not in the LGBT community. That's fine. It does
Very
harm
few
to.
of them
Hold
are.
on, please. Let me finish. It's they. I
Oh my
said.
fucking God,
they
bro.
said. Hold on. I said that it only does harm to
Such
the
a fucking
LGBT.
soy.
Okay. I said that it only does harm to the LGBT community, right? Which is fine. You said that you're not in the community, you don't care, blah, blah, blah. That's 100% fine. So now we go back to the question. It's correct to say, it's a correct characterization of you to say that you do not mind going out of your way to harm the LGBT community. Because you don't have to say these words, even though you know that it's harmful to this community. So you don't have to. So I'm saying you don't mind going out of your way to do it.
How am I going out of my way?
Because you don't
Please tell
have
me.
to say the F word. You don't have to say these homophobic slurs. Like you just
Do you
doing
think
it
I
because you want
say it
to.
often?
It doesn't matter.
How's this narco
Eh,
versus?
So like I'm just that. So I'm just saying like it doesn't. So I'm just saying like you because you
Someone
don't
called
have.
him a fag, and now he got pressed about it.
Well, I'm not pressed.
Oh.
I'm just debating it. So I'm just
Wait,
like,
so
no.
are you
So
gay, antenna boy?
no. So anyways, no. So you don't
Like, what
have
the
What's
to.
the
fuck?
issue?
So wait, what? So
Like, if she
back
said,
to.
if she's called you something that
Hold on,
wasn't
hold
true, why
on.
does it matter what
Person,
people
can you
say?
please stop
I didn't
interrupting
call
for
him that.
God's
There's someone
sakes?
else that
For
was here
please,
that
like we're
told
having
him
a
that.
debate right now. You don't have to interrupt, please.
He's
So,
just inputting. He's not interrupting. He's just inputting on the
well,
side.
no.
It's your
True.
decision to
That's
listen to him or not.
that
You don't
is
have to tell him to shut the fuck up all the time.
that is
True.
interruption. If we're having a debate and he's adding in his own input, that's an interruption. That's by definition an
But
interruption.
you're at this point telling everyone else who joins to shut the fuck up while you're talking when you yourself interrupt people. The other guy that was here debating about the speed, you interrupted him many times.
That's okay. Can we stay? Can we
She
get back
kinda
on
spitting,
topic
bro.
now? Can we get back on topic now? Okay, great. So, anyways, so again, you don't mind going out of your way to harm the LGBT community. How are you going out of your way? Because you're using you're using these homophobic slurs. And you don't have to do it. That's how you're going out of your way. You're just doing it because you want to, which is fine. So you just don't have.
You know what
So you
bigot
just don't
means?
mind going out of your way. Is that correct? Like, is that correct
I'm
characterization
asking
of
you
you?
if you knew what that meant.
Knew of what, man?
Bigot.
A bigot? Sure. Yeah. Why?
What does it mean?
It just probably means somebody who's typically or unapologetically and what do you call it? Unapologetically politically incorrect.
Okay, so if I'm saying this to my friends, who most of which, even my gay friends, are a part of this community, they say this term more than
said
I
are
do,
or
like
aren't?
24/7.
You said are or aren't.
Are. They are a part. Some like very few of my friends are in this community, but it's a
said they
good
aren't,
handful
though.
of them. As I'm saying, I have friends who are and who aren't. Most of
Okay.
my friends aren't, but the small percentage of my friends that are say this word a lot more than me. They say it every fucking day. And if even then, before I met one of them, there's actually fucking 3 of them that said this shit among each other.
Okay. So
They do not care. They're a part of this community, and apparently it's harming their community, but they themselves say this fucking word more than I do. And I know this for a fact because there's a whole bunch of fucking Discord servers I'm in where these people are gay, and they will say this shit more than I do. And
Okay.
they do not give a fuck if you say this word.
okay. Hold
Okay?
on.
And
Yes,
why would
okay.
it be so harmful when they say it among themselves way more than probably the average fucking person?
All right. I already.
And even to the point where it's kind of comical.
Okay. Are you done?
Why are you asking if I'm fucking done?
Because like
as if
I
you
keep,
would care.
Because you asked me like 3 questions, and every time I try to answer it, you keep going. So I'm asking you if you're finished.
You're saying that, but it doesn't even matter if you ask me multiple questions in one go.
No, I haven't asked you multiple questions.
You're asking me to answer multiple things in one go. Like, how am I harming this fucking community by saying this shit among my friends?
I never asked you multiple questions in one go. I've asked you one question, and you just dodge it repeatedly.
I'm
What
not
question didn't
fucking.
she
I'm
answer?
asking.
She
Just
refuses to answer like the quick yes or no question. You don't mind going out of your way to harm the LGBT community.
Because I'm
That's
not going out of my way to harm
Okay,
it.
so hold on. So let's address the thing that you said. Like, you're in these discords, your friends say it, blah blah blah. I already addressed this like 3 times.
They're not my friends. Most of the people in the server are not my friends.
Okay. Did you or did you not say that your friends say this word?
Yes.
Okay, that's literally what I said.
do.
I never said that your Discord, that these people in your Discord are your friends. I said you said these people
They're not
in
my Discord.
Holy shit! Okay, so I never said that the people
Buddy,
in these.
take it down from 100 to a 10. By the way.
Okay, I never said that these people in this Discord are your friends. I said that you said that these people in the Discord, comma, your friends say this or whatever. Okay, which is what you
They're
said.
not in there, but sure.
Okay, but what is the point though? I'm trying to figure out the point. Of
Okay,
this.
hold on,
That's
please.
what I'm
Okay,
fucking
don't
saying. Why does it harm?
don't
Like, how is it?
Okay,
like,
so
going,
anyways,
how am I going out of my way to harm them?
hold on.
I'm not
So
saying this shit to anyone else.
I'm trying to explain. You don't have
Man
to
of
keep
million?
going. All right,
Dude,
hold on.
you're just gonna boot me if I like argue with you. Like, what kind of room is this?
Man of Mill.
I
It's
am
me.
actually.
Do you
So hold
remember
on.
me?
So anyways, so I want to close the group. So anyways, yeah, no. So I already answered this like 3 or 4 times. You keep doing it, but I keep explaining to you that anecdotal evidence isn't evidence. It doesn't matter if you're friends
I'm
or
not
these.
using it as evidence.
Okay,
I'm
so
like, okay, if I'm saying if it's among my friends,
that still
if
does harm.
I'm not, and do you not understand what going out of my way is? Like,
Yeah.
I'm purposely doing this shit.
Right, because
Like,
so
I'm literally going to them and saying this shit in front of their face all the time, whether or
No.
not they're my friends or fucking not.
Okay, listen, you don't have to do that to go out of your way. Going out of your way means that you don't have to say these homophobic slurs. You're doing it anyways, though.
But when you say going out of my way, I am doing this shit consciously. It's on my mind. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
why would it matter? If
Hold on,
I'm doing
no,
this
you just
to
asked me a
my-
question. You just asked me a question. Let me answer it. The reason why
didn't ask
is
a question.
because you said, why does it matter if you're just saying it to your friends? I already answered that like 5 times. Statistically, in these statistics, yes, that is taken.
Statistically is all you have.
Yeah, it's facts.
This
Is all I have. Yes.
is my friends
Okay.
that
I
we're talking about. People that
I
know
under-
me. People
I
that
understand
respect
that.
me.
I
And
understand
if I say
that.
this shit all the time,
yeah.
why does it bother them?
It doesn't.
Alright,
It's not
hold
going to
up,
bother
hold up.
them. It bothers the community. There's psychological reasons as to why, and
Alright,
there's
hold up.
environmental
But is the
reasons as to
community
why.
my friend? Do the community give a fuck about me? Do the community know me?
I mean, they don't have to. You say the word that you're saying does harm to that community.
Okay, so hold up. So
No, please, no. Hold on.
Alright, so
I'll
you're
get to you
saying-
next.
No,
Well,
he's
hold on.
allowed to
I'm
put his
trying to
fucking
understand.
input, you
I'm trying to-
bitch.
Hold on.
I'm trying to
I'll get.
understand.
Hold on. Wait, please. I can't read your name from here. Please, we can have the debate after, but like after I'm done. But I prefer a one-on-one debate.
There doesn't seem to be a done.
Yeah, so I'm not really interested in debate. I just want to see what's popped. So you say
Hold on, let me give you my argument so you can
Oh my
understand it. Let me give
fucking
it to you so you can understand it, right?
well,
So
I'm saying
basically,
you said. Here, go ahead, bro.
basically, I read off a stat that shows exactly, even though it takes into account that there's let me tell you the stat. There's 200 homophobic dudes. Oh, not homophobic. Homosexual dudes, gay dudes, and there's 150 or like 100 or 150 gay females, right? And they were surveyed and asked like several questions in regards to how they feel about slurs. Now, it's not specifically them because this entire study was about how slurs affect certain communities, right? So when it got to the LGBT community, they were surveyed and asked these questions. Hey, how do you feel about these set of words? How do you feel about these words saying amongst friend groups? And how do you feel about these words saying like you overhear
Among their
these
friend
words
groups or
among other people's friend groups? It addresses all of these. It addresses the effects of the slurs. Well, no, it does matter. So the reason why is because, well, yeah. So the reason why it matters is because there's psychological reasons as to why. So like, it doesn't matter if you say it among your friend groups or whatever. They have what's called implicit biases or whatever to the point where these words get normalized in the given society, right? So even if you say it among their friend group, or even if somebody slightly overhears you, or even if you say something remotely close to that or whatever, it gets normalized and it adds to the normalization of these words or whatever, which in turn does harm to the LGBT community. The reason why I said you're going out of your way to do it is because it's not necessary that you have to say these words. You don't have to say homophobic slurs. You're doing it because you want to, which is why I said you don't, which is fine. It's 100% fine. I promise you it's fine. I'm not knocking you for it, but all I'm saying is, given that's the case, it's a correct characterization of you to say, yeah, you don't mind going out of your way to harm the LGBT community because you don't have to say these words.
And when did I say I wanted to go out of my way to harm the community?
No,
Is it
I
just
didn't.
because I'm saying a word?
No. I didn't say you wanted to. Okay, you don't want to.
You actually did, but okay.
I'm just saying that you don't mind doing it.
And I'm asking you. So my way of apparently going out of my way because I apparently want to harm this community is just by saying a word.
Well, because you want to say this word, so.
Yeah,
Well, you,
so I mean, all I'm getting is she's chilling with her friends or whatever. She says words that, I mean, I don't cuss or anything like that. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. I don't say any of those words.
Yeah,
So,
so hold on. You don't have
um,
to continue. Yes, hurt. So yeah, you don't have to continue. I get it. Yes, it is taken into account. Just her saying it among her friends. It's taking the stat takes that into account. That adds to the normalization of these
And what's
slurs,
wrong
which
with the
adds to the
word being
harm.
normalized?
Well, because it does harm to the community.
I know a lot of
And when our
people in the LGBTQIA community that actually, some of them actually prefer that.
That
So
would
I
be.
might have to disagree with
Wait,
that.
prefer? No, 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 no. It doesn't matter. That'd be anecdotal. That's not evidence. Like,
I'm saying if I have, well, like I said,
so,
I know
hold on.
people
You're
that are.
literally debating it with me, by the way, and you said you didn't want to. Like, this is
Well,
what I was talking
well,
about.
yeah, no, well, you kind of cut me off every time I try to talk. You say you don't gotta say anything else. So,
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
it's
like,
kind of hard
if you
picking.
want to debate it, we can. But like,
Well, I'm
you
not.
said you didn't
Like I
want to
said, I'm
debate
not even
it.
trying to debate, but every time I talk, you try to cut me off. That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
yeah,
So
because we're not.
I never get to say anything.
Well,
So,
that's fine because we're not like debating. Like, if you want to speak, you and I can have the debate, and like she can go. But like, I
I'm
prefer to do
saying like
one-on-ones.
I don't really like I said in the beginning, I don't have an interest in debating. It's just that like you seem very yes statistics, yes this, which
Yes,
I get. I
facts.
totally
Yes,
understand. But I'm saying if she is with her friends have clearly made the point that she doesn't care if well, they don't care if that she uses that word. She
it
doesn't
doesn't
care if they
matter.
use that word,
It doesn't
whatever.
matter.
How is that harming anybody?
I already told you how. I literally already answered that.
But I'm saying yes, the word gets normalized, but if they don't go around saying that other people, if
It
they
does not
only say that
matter.
word in their friend
It
group,
doesn't
what
matter.
does the difference mean?
It
What is the
doesn't
difference?
matter. I just said that statistically, it
but
doesn't
it
matter.
does.
I'm saying
No,
statistically, if they say that word in their friend group alone, and don't say it around anyone else
doesn't
other
matter.
than their friend group,
Doesn't
it does
matter.
not do anything.
It does
Yes, it
objectively.
does.
No, okay,
It does
no.
matter.
Okay, hold on. Objectively, that's not true. Statistically, like you're wrong.
How?
Because
So hold on. So I'm not even a cap, bro.
you didn't want to
I am
debate it, by
African
the way, but
American.
you're debating it right
No. I'm
now.
saying so I don't say the N word. I'm
You're
African
debating it
American.
right now, by the way.
I don't say that word.
It doesn't matter if
So,
he's
but
debating or not.
Well,
I
it
know
does
that
because he said he didn't want to
a
debate
lot of
it. He just wanted
It
to
doesn't matter
understand my
what the fuck he
argument.
said beforehand. If he wants to talk now, let him fucking talk.
Well, hold on. I can't do that because it's a one-on-one debate between me and you. If
A
he,
debate doesn't need to be a one-on-one.
so you,
It can honestly be
so you
like
wanted a
one-on-one,
2v1
yeah, and
then.
then it can switch
So you want a
to
2v1?
I'm
him
saying I'm
what he
not
wants to talk
like I
about.
said I'm not trying to pick sides.
Well,
Yes, I
hold
do
on. If
agree
you
with
don't
both
want
of
to
y'all on
debate,
certain
then your
things.
input isn't necessary. You and I can have the conversation now, like after
Well,
we're
I don't want to
done.
have a conversation with you, bro. You seem
Okay, well
awful.
then shut the fuck up and let us talk. Like you
You
don't
sound like a
have to add
fucking
your
chicken. What
input.
the hell?
You literally don't get no women.
That's fine.
Not
So,
finna cap, bro.
anyways,
If you act
back
like
to
that,
that's fine. So, anyways, back to our conversation. So again, like you
He
don't
just
mind
probably
going
wants
out
a
of your way.
submissive bitch for him in the kitchen.
So you don't mind. So you don't mind going
Amen.
out of your way to harm the LGBT community, right?
I'm not going out of my way to do it.
So
going
you
out of her
don't
way would
believe.
be
You don't
going up
believe.
to a rally.
It's like-
Holy
like
shit!
yelling
If
Shut
I
the
was
fuck
going out of
up!
my
Shut the
way-
fuck up! Holy shit!
If I
Anyways,
was
so
going out of my way, I'm going to pride parades and I'm calling all of them faggots.
do you
That's
not
going out of my way to harm them because I know that shit's offensive to them. Because I don't know these people. Why would I have any fucking right to say that to them when I don't know them?
Okay. Do you not believe? Do you not believe that like you? Because you don't. Like I said, you don't have to say these homophobic slurs. You're doing it because you want to. Do you not believe that that's going out of
And
your
how
way?
many times do you think I probably say it a day?
It doesn't matter.
It does, actually.
So the reason why, god damn it, he did it again. Holy shit. Okay, so the reason why it doesn't matter is because you go out of your way to do this. Like you don't, like I said,
get
you
rid of
don't.
me, baby boy. Just because you can't handle it doesn't mean you gotta kick me, baby boy.
Okay, so the reason why you're going out of your way is because you don't have to say these words. You're doing it because you want to. Like homophobic slurs doesn't have to be in your vocabulary. You want it to be in your vocabulary. It's not necessary for you to say these words. That's why that is literally the definition of going out of your way. Is doing something that's unnecessary. It's not necessary for you to say these homophobic slurs.
But at the same time, do you really think it matters when I probably don't say it at all? Literally, this is probably the most I've ever said it in a day.
So
Just because you
so
don't seem to get it.
so hold on. So now we've gone to I don't say it. Now we use like I don't say it at all now is what you're saying.
Dude, the chances of me saying it is like the chances of me saying the N-word even though I'm black myself.
Okay, so that's fine. So my question is, if you don't say it a lot, why say it at all?
I don't. Literally, the chances of me saying it are pretty much to none.
Okay, great. So if I asked you politely, hey, could you stop using that word? Would you do it?
If you were my friend, yes. Because
Okay,
I
but
don't say it in the open for anyone to hear, so nobody really asks me that. I don't talk to people.
okay.
I only
It
talk amongst my friends.
okay. I keep telling you that like even you talking amongst your friends, like
But even
statistically
amongst
that's
my friends, I do not say it.
okay. So you said that
They will say it a lot more than me, despite being a part of that community themselves. They will
o-
say it a lot more than me.
okay, so
And a good
first
chunk of their friends that aren't my friends also say it. Like
okay.
it does not bother them to any extent.
All right. So first you
I
said
mean, have
you
you seen drag queens? They'll probably talk the most shit about the community. If anything, they honestly damage the community even further. Because drag queens, for some reason, are this thing that are like majorly fucking offensive. For some reason, I think I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be an exaggerated thing of what a woman is, which damages shit a lot more. And I've seen a lot of them in a group before, and that shit is not healthy. It is honestly fucking horrible. If anything, I think that's the problem
I
wrong with the
love it.
fucking community. And it's nobody else. There are drag queens in that community that damage it so much further. And there can be even normal, like, gay people in the community that will also do the same thing. Like, just forcing themselves onto people, like, letting people know that they are gay. Like, okay, you're gay. We don't need to know. We don't care. They're
are you
just
done?
an
Are you done?
average person.
Are you done?
You don't even give a fuck if I'm done because you're only listening to respond.
I'm literally waiting for you to finish. Like I'm listening to you and we're just waiting. Cause I don't want you to go off on a tangent saying I'm interrupting you. So I'm just waiting for you to be done. Are you done?
Yeah, I know. I know that. You probably fucking got the hint that you were doing that yourself.
Okay. Are you finished?
Oh, yes, because there's definitely not a period in that sentence anywhere.
Okay. So
Your mother doesn't.
so anyways, going like back on topic, I don't know why you went to a like drag queens, kind of irrelevant tangent, but like okay,
It's not
so
irrelevant when they're a part of that community.
okay, so back to the topic at hand, like you don't have to use this whataboutism logic. Like we just go back to the slurs, which is what we're talking
You
about.
have no
So
family.
again, you don't have to use these slurs, and you said that you barely use these slurs
Mom,
even amongst
your
your
mom.
own friend group. So my question is, if I, Antenna Boy, personally asked you that, hey, since you don't use these slurs anyways, can you just like not do it anyways?
If you were my friend, yes, and if you were actually a nice person, yes, I would have.
Okay. So can you not then?
Why would I ever think you're a nice person?
I mean, I'm not, but I'm just saying.
Oh,
Like,
well, that I already know that.
okay, so what if I put like a
It's
nice?
very obvious.
Okay, so what if I put like a nice person on the mic and he asked you?
That doesn't change anything because they're probably not.
Okay, what if he was like a confirmed nice person? Like, no, dude, pull out your
It can't be
certificate of
confirmed by
like
you when you yourself
niceness.
are not a nice person, and you know
No,
that.
he has like a certificate of niceness that he's made himself. Would that be qualifications
Mm,
enough?
no.
Okay.
Obviously, that's not a legitimate thing.
Okay. So, anyways, so like so if that's the case, right? Why not? Cuz like would you say that you yourself is are nice?
Yeah, unless I meet pricks like you.
Okay, that's fine. So like if you yourself are nice or whatever, wouldn't you just like do this meta thing where you would recognize that like what you're doing does harm? If I brought up the statistical evidence of this, like you being a nice person, wouldn't you do the meta thing and just be like, hey, what I'm doing does harm to this
Meta.
community? Yeah, that's what the definition is. So like, wouldn't you like say that like, oh, like, hey, what I'm doing does harm to this community, and I don't have to do it, so I might as well stop. Like, I barely do
Why
it
would I
anyways.
care about a meta thing? Why would I want to follow the crowd like a bunch of sheep?
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the meta of like asking yourself something, like telling yourself something. So my question is like, forget the word meta, right? So my question is like, hey, like if I brought up the evidence that it harms this community or whatever, wouldn't like it be fair for you to say, since you're a nice person, wouldn't it be fair for you to say like, hey, you know what? I'm going out of my
A
way to
nice
say I don't
person
have to
doesn't
say these
have
words.
to always be nice.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine. So
not being mean. I'm
okay,
not doing anything.
but you are though. I proved that. The use of these
But at the
words
same time, you're not going to take into account that these people are my friends. How could this
that is
possibly
taken into
damage
account.
them when they are my friends?
Because it
But are these people that were interviewed a part of those friend groups? Because if they're a part of it, they can easily remove themselves from it. Okay, cool, they don't like it. That's fine. But
no,
at the same time, that's
that's
their
not
job
it.
to remove themselves from it.
No, so it doesn't matter if you say it in in your personal conversations, because for one, these personal
I'm asking if
conversations, no,
they said it in their personal conversations.
well,
Not mine.
that's what the statistic is though. So like not just your in particular, it matters to all personal conversations, whether you
I'm
like it or
asking if the
not.
people they interviewed had friend groups that said this slur.
Yes.
But why aren't they removing themselves from it if it bothers them so much?
Because I told you there's psychological reasons as to why
And
and
what
it's
are those psychological reasons? Are
I
they
mean
just getting used to it?
do you really want me to sit here for like 10 minutes and explain to you the psychological reasons?
Yeah, why are they staying around?
Okay. So the reason why, to put it as like shortly as possible or whatever, it's because that these people essentially want to fit in or whatever and not seem like uncool or whatever. And like it happens consistently with other communities, with the N word of black people and the C word of the white people, etc., etc., etc. So like essentially, like to sum it up, it's essentially because psychologically these people don't want to come off a certain way. Whereas if they do point this out, they do remove themselves. They'll be called snowflakes. They'll be called the weak or soy, etc., etc., etc. And like it adds in, they want to fit into society, whereas the society is normalizing these words regardless if they're harmful or not.
But at the same time, you have to take into account that that is their own opinion.
No, okay,
They are not removing themselves from it.
okay.
Okay, cool. They don't want to be called these names by the public or whatever.
No, no,
But
no,
at
no.
the
It's
same
not.
time,
It's not
who's
that.
gonna
It's
make it
not that.
public?
It's not that. It's the fact that these words are normalized is the problem. Even the normalization of these words are wrong.
And how are they wrong? Because at
Because
the end of the day, people still are gonna call each other names. You can't change the whole fucking world
yeah, but
to
like,
what you want.
well,
It
that's
doesn't
fine.
matter if it's hurting you because at the end of the day, it's just a
So
word.
so hold on. By your logic, we should just steal things and kill people because it's gonna happen anyways.
Are you talking about like happen as in it does happen anyways?
Yeah, that's your logic. Is that it's gonna happen
I mean,
anyway, so we might
death
as well
is
not
normal.
stop it. Right. So
You
we
can
should.
stop it. That's what the police are for.
Okay, so great. So again, we go back to it. If I go back to it and like if you yourself recognize you're doing this harm and you barely say this word anyway, why say it at all?
I'm saying the chances of me saying it are literally probably so fucking low.
Okay, why not just make it 0?
Then it because I don't need to make it 0.
Well, again, like why go out of your way to say it?
Because it can be used for comedic effect. It can be
Okay,
used for
so oh
anything.
no, that's fine, that's fine. I agree with that. So you're saying that you would only be saying this to be funny then?
Yeah, literally. That's probably the only time I've ever said it.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't think people should be harmed by a joke, even if it
Okay.
has a slur in it.
Okay. That's fine.